race was on.
Final underway on the open stand-up. It's a strong start. And he's into the veils. Oh, and there's contact.
And Clark go tumbling out. Huge crash.
Closed in. He's closed in. Oh no! What an explosion! Has got the finish line. He comes through. Clark is the world champion. I can hear the cheers. There was a bit of contact. I think Clark is down. Oh, and Bouclier's down as well. There's got more riders in.
Welcome to the opening event of the 2025 World Downhill Skateboarding Championship and the start to the road to El Salvador. Following the thrilling success of last year, the WDSC Tour has returned with an unprecedented 5 races across 4 continents. The breathtaking village of Axamer Lizum in Austria would be the first to play host to 3 days of white-knuckle races, fierce rivalries, and jaw-dropping speeds.
The location is pretty amazing, we got an amazing view, the sun is out, we're in the mountains, so it's a good time for sure.
The track is really fast. We thought it was going to be kind of just a big braking and then big straights and then big braking and big straights, but it's turned out to be a lot more interesting than that.
The WDSC really knows how to pick winners, and this one is no exception.
58 daring riders from over 15 nations geared up to face off against one another and the stunning alpine elements in pursuit of the championship title at this majestic venue. Nestled in the heart of the Tyrolean Alps, Axamer Lizum is renowned for its picturesque landscapes and world-class slopes. This location not only offers a challenging course for the competitors, but also a visual feast for spectators. The 3.3-kilometer Austrian course features 2 lengthy straights for gathering speed and 3 hairpin turns, including the final turn just meters before the finish line. With an average gradient of 9.2%, kicking up to 21.8% at its steepest sections, the Axamer Lizum track is guaranteed to be one of the fastest on the championship tour in 2025.
This track is wide when you're looking at it, but when you're going down it, you don't really have too many options of what line you're going to take. You're trying to stay as straight as possible so you can go a little bit faster, and then you come into the hairpins, which are really technical. You got to slow down a lot for, and that's where moves are going to be made.
The WDSC's continued commitment to advancing the sport has once again yielded results, as GoPro is announced as the official action camera partner for the 2025 season. Throughout all 5 events, WDSC will exclusively utilize GoPro technology to capture POV and 360-degree footage, enhancing viewer experience. In this program, we bring you all the action from the open skate category, including the qualifying series of the first leg of the World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. On the first day of the event, the qualifying series saw intense racing as riders battled for victory on the demanding descent of Axamer Lizum. In the end, Morgan Owens came out on top to claim the all-important 100 points for the championship. "40 riders from 17 countries lined up at the start line, including 8 women in the women's stand-up category. The man to watch was world champion Harry Clark of Australia, who came to Austria to start the defense of his 2024 title.
Yeah, obviously, coming into 25 season and being the defending champion, there's a lot of added pressure. You had the target on your back this year. Everybody wants to beat you. You're the guy to beat. Everyone spent the last 6 months thinking about me, and I spent the last 6 months thinking about them. I can't lie. So yeah, there's a lot of talent coming up, and we'd love to see it. If it was just me at the top and no competition, it would be exciting racing, and that's what we want here at the WDSC. So, the more close racing we can get, the better.
After a tough and heartbreaking 2024 season where the championship was so close, Adrian Paynell has it all to prove.
Yeah, I'm looking to have fun. I'm confident in my ability to go out there and do my best, and I've done my best during the off season, so I haven't really left anything on the table, so whatever I do, I'll be happy.
The French duo Andreas Bouclier and Antoine Carlotti were strong contenders last year and will chase the pack all the way to El Salvador.
So I live in Paris. It's hard to skate there, but I have my friend Carlotti. So we train during winter. Yeah, we was racing every time in our spots, learning how to take good lines, like the best line possible.
With the popularity of downhill skateboarding building in North America, seasoned competitors like Owen Fox, Adam Westphal, Garrett Bellinger, and Dexter Manning are always ready to push the limits and compete at the highest level.
You know, new organizations, new racing bodies, people are a little hesitant at first. They don't know what they're going to get into, and I think that the WDSC has sort of proven now that it is a reputable organization body, and they throw great events. And you know, I'm looking forward to more and more people coming, but it is really nice to see a lot of Americans coming out.
There were also 8 women prepared to stand shoulder to shoulder with the men, including Selina Tyler, Marijke Winsche, and Ashley Weinkoff.
Well, as the WDSC has more successful events, it's drawing a bigger crowd of women. They have had some gaps to make up, but I think that they've done that by providing the best tracks with sick organization and great media that comes out of every race.
During the qualifying round, Adrian Reggie Paynell had the fastest run down the course with a time of 2 minutes 32.403 seconds. His closest adversary was last year's champion Harry Clark, who had 2 minutes 33.426 seconds. The skate competition started with a round of 32, where riders put their best feet forward in heats of 4, with the best 2 riders from each heat progressing on to the quarterfinals. In the first heat, Adrian Paynell, Adam Westphal, and Nicolai Gallardo pushed off for an initially close race. But by the halfway point, Paynell and Westphal had opened up a gap and qualified for the quarterfinals. In the second heat, Mitch Thompson, Carlos Scherer, Wojtek Zaczek, and Dimitro Hajdukic all kept each other close by until halfway down the track. In the end, Thompson and Scherer pulled away and moved into the quarterfinals. In the third heat, Morgan Owens, Micaiah Harness, and Marijke Winsche lined up to push off at the start line. Harness and Owens opened up a sizable gap and never looked back to progress on to the quarterfinals. The fourth heat was between Dexter Manning, Alex Clark, Cam Brickenden, and Thomas Ang. Manning opened an initial gap, but Clark soon chased him down, and the pair finished in a bunch to move on to the quarterfinals. The fifth heat saw Owen Fox, Antonio Madariaga, and Jack Plummer face off against one another, where all 3 riders remained close throughout, and the lead changed hands several times. In the end, Fox and Madariaga moved on to the quarterfinals. Heat 6 had Andreas Bouclier, Garrett Bellinger, Armand Jaberi, and Ashley Weinkoff assemble at the start line. Bellinger was flawless throughout, but a close race was taking place for second. It was close until the last turn, where Bouclier took the better line and progressed into the quarters. In Heat 7, Stefano Barbizzi, Alex Demel, Pepe Laporte, and Selina Tyler push off for a chance at the quarterfinals. Barbizzi leads from the start and keeps his composure until the end. Meanwhile, Demel and Laporte fight it out for second place throughout the race, but it's the German that triumphs in the end. Barbizzi and Demel move on up to the quarterfinals. Heat 8 saw Patrick Stoll, Harry Clark, and Antoine Carlotti face off in a hotly contested race. While Stoll lost contact with Clark and Carlotti by the second hairpin, the world champion just edged out his French rival at the finish. Clark and Carlotti progress into the quarters. As the quarterfinals got underway beneath the clear blue skies of Axamer Lizum, a palpable sense of anticipation began to build among the riders. In the first heat, Adrian Paynell, Mitch Thompson, Adam Westphal, and Carlos Scherer lined up at the start.
Out of the start line, everyone getting away pretty quickly. Paynell on the left-hand side of the road, and Paynell is just about going to get into top spot, but maybe Mitch Thompson's got the speed. Westphal on the right-hand side of the road just gets pushed behind Thompson. Scherer makes his move up into third place. Westphal down to fourth. but they are still battling. Westphal takes the place back exceptionally well through that turn. Paynel in second, but Westphal and Scherer are going nowhere in this one. He has got the speed, he's in the slipstream, thinks about it. Yeah, because Thompson is now starting to pull away, but Paynel is picking his line here, isn't he? And it is Paynel who has made the pass. Westphal has got to throw everything he's got at this final turn to get past Thompson. If he wants a place in the semi-finals, it's not going to happen here for Adam Westphal today. Adrien Paynel from France takes quarterfinal number 2.
In the second heat, Dexter Manning, Morgan Owens, Alex Clark, and Micaiah Harness made their final preparations and lined up at the start line.
So here we go, and what an explosive start from Alex Clark in blue, but now Dexter Manning trying to get up to speed, and Micaiah Harness in the lead, and now you can see just how easy it is on this top section to build the speed up, and look at the speed around the right hand side of the racetrack. Exceptional riding through the top section, and Micaiah Harness down to third place now. Manning in the lead, Owens in second, Harness running wide, and they just avoid some contact there, Clark and Harness. Manning still with the advantage, but it's bunched up even more in Micaiah Harness. But look at Owens on the right hand side, he's got the speed, and he might bring Micaiah Harness with him, and he might bring Clark as well. This one is going to go right down to the line. Through the trees here we go. It is still Owens and Manning, but Harness, has he got anything? Can he try something on the inside through the final turn? It is so difficult to overtake here. But Morgan Owens takes it. Dexter Manning comes through in second place into the semi-finals.
The third heat saw Owen Fox in red, Andreas Bouclier in blue, Garrett Bellinger in green, and Antonio Madariaga in yellow.
To a great start here. Owen Fox with a good start. Doesn't want to be down in third or fourth early, but the work he's done over the winter really paying off. First and second, that'll do, as Bouclier thinks about the inside. Oh! We lose Bouclier. Apologies, that was Garrett Bellinger that went down. But there, Madariaga and Fox. Bouclier is still on his feet. It was the American that went down in green. Do apologise, folks, but Bouclier, okay, damage not done yet, but he's still got to get. We knew the quality he had. It just looks like he's found another gear. Let's see how it plays out. Owen Fox, Antonio Madariaga, but here comes Bouclier as well. Bouclier mixing it up. Owen Fox still in the lead, and Bouclier gets into second. Can Madariaga do anything through the inside? Go for the pendy, he's down. Well, Fox and Bouclier come through.
In the fourth and final quarterfinal heat, Harry Clark lined up in red, Stefano Barbizzi in green, Antoine Carlotti in blue, and Alex Demel in yellow.
So we're underway with quarterfinal number 4, powering away into top spot. Barbizzi settling into second place, Carlotti and Demel third and fourth at the moment. But Clark with an absolutely phenomenal start there, and he's put a bit of distance on Barbizzi already. Demel up to third, Carlotti running in fourth. So Clark has the advantage now. Barbizzi trying to hold off the German, and he had out of the start. Demel, what a ride it's been so far. Carlotti up into third place, Barbizzi in fourth. Now these hairpins, beautiful slide from Clark, managing his speed. Oh, we got it right, it's lost a lot of speed. That is the German Demel. And now the battle for second between Carlotti and Barbizzi. Carlotti has the world champion Italian to build a bit of an advantage, but Carlotti and Barbizzi here, and Barbizzi round the outside, taking advantage of the slipstream and now pulling away from Carlotti. Carlotti has some serious work to do over the final section. Here they come, and they have closed in on Harry Clark. Barbizzi still in second place. Carlotti trying to take some risk. Can he do something? Barbizzi making himself big, and Carlotti round the inside line. Carlotti takes second place. What a pass through the final section. Clark takes it. Carlotti coming through in second.
Now it's time for the first semi-finals. To find out who will progress onto the finals, we join our live commentary team.
Adrien Paynel in red, Morgan Owens in green, Dexter Manning in blue, Mitch Thompson in yellow. Adrien Paynel over on the left-hand side of the road. So first of the open stand-up semi-finals underway. What a start from Mitch Thompson in yellow. The man out of Bathurst, Australia, leads in the semi-final, qualified in eighth place for this one. Paynel and Manning second and third right now. Two of the quickest men on the hill. Paynel the fastest qualifier for today's race, but they're all so tightly matched at this stage. It's everything to play for. A little bit of air braking going on there. Paynel in second, Manning in third. Paynel setting up well and coming through. That is quick riding from the American Morgan Owens into that turn through this midsection of the course. Paynel in second, Manning in third. Paynel setting up, and what has Owens got through here? Thompson in the lead, and Manning not able to close the gap. It's all about the exit speed through this turn. That is the gap between first and fourth. About a second between all four riders in this real tricky final turn still to come. Manning in the slipstream of Owens, but right now it is Thompson and Paynel in the lead of this race. They're starting to jostle for position. Everyone very close coming into the final section. It is going to be a thriller through the final turn as the second semi-final. This is the moment we're waiting to see. Oh, and look at that. It is Paynel from France in the lead. Owens in second place. Manning and Thompson have got to do something. It's not going to work for Thompson or for Manning. Paynel takes it. Morgan Owens coming through in second place.
So Paynel comes in first and Owens finishes second, but after a protest concerning the last section, Manning is awarded second place, with Thompson getting third and Owens having to settle for fourth.
Semi-final 2, Harry Clark in red, Owen Fox in green, Bouclier in blue, Antoine Carlotti in yellow. A good start from all of the riders. See Owen Fox, that white suit, well, Clark down in fourth place. This is not a race, of course, where you want to be sandbagging. That is certainly not what Clark is doing here. And not a lot of room there for Harry Clark, but he's got that speed. He's on the tail of the board of Antoine Carlotti. So Carlotti, Clark, Fox, Bouclier, the 1, 2, 3, 4, very early stages of this semi-final. Now the riders start to think about the tricky turns that await. Great technique from all four riders there. Fox on the inside is going to try and make the pass on Clark. It's Fox that's got the speed at the moment. Bit of a wobble. Carlotti losing speed. He might be about to go from first. Just managing the speed into this section. It's Fox in the lead. Clark in second. All running it so wide. Carlotti down in fourth place, but Carlotti slipstreaming Bouclier. Fox leads his friend. This is going to be super tight into the final section. Fox losing a bit of speed, but Harry Clark on the charge. Harry Clark through the middle, and he's bringing Bouclier and Carlotti with him. Fox maybe about to drop to fourth place here, but all sorts happening in the second semi-final. And Fox in fourth place, Clark in second. There was a bit of contact. I think Clark is down. Oh, and Bouclier's down as well. There's got more riders in. Carlotti's in the bales. Everyone's off. It's a sprint. Owen Fox back on the board. Carlotti on the board. He's going to go through into the final along with Owen Fox. Who is in third? It's Harry Clark. Bouclier's going to finish in fourth place. I wonder if there might be an odd protester to coming in after that one. Let's get a look at it again into the final turn. Clark leaves a lot of road there, and Carlotti tries to take it. That's when Clark goes down. Carlotti at this point's not been able to brake. He makes contact. Carlotti the fastest to recover. Clark's having to run back up the hill. Bouclier's lost his board, and that was that. Well, drama.
After an eventful finish, protests were made and judges disqualified Carlotti, which meant Fox got first place. Clark came in second, and Bouclier finished in third. After protests were considered by the officials, the Consolation final was set with Bouclier, Thompson, Owens, and Carlotti ready at the start line.
We get underway with the Consi final. It's an exceptional start for Mitch Thompson. Still Thompson with the advantage in this one. And then in second place, Morgan Owens in blue. Third right now is Carlotti. Fourth is Bouclier. Owens moving to the right-hand side, makes the pass on Thompson, but Thompson's going to switch line. This is going to be anyone's. Can Bouclier get in the slipstream of Carlotti? Owens has the lead. Working our way down through the bottom part of this course. Thompson making a move around the right-hand side. I think Thompson has grabbed the leader's spot back, but there's a big battle in the Consi final for 5th place today. And Morgan Owens still has the lead. Carlotti in second place. Thompson in third. Bouclier in fourth. Can they all get through the final turn unscathed? Yes, they can. The Consi final win goes to Morgan Owens from the USA.
This is the final moment that riders have been waiting for. Who will claim victory at Axamer Lizum? It's back to the live commentary to find out.
It is the open stand-up final. We talked about the protests. It means that we have got Adrian Penel in red, Madrid Skateboards, Rogue Trucks. Harry Clark, Madrid Skateboards, Rogue Trucks, Venom Wheels. He is in the blue. Owen Fox in green, Prism Skate Co, Road Trucks and Venom Wheels. And Dexter Manning in the yellow bib, rides on a Land Yachts board. And we're underway. So Clark getting a strong start. First time he's been in a blue bib today. Has to work for it out of the gate. Paynell in red. I'll give you the colours again. Manning in yellow. And it's Manning in the lead of the race at the moment. A little bit of a bump there from Clark onto Paynell, who's at the back of the pack. Paynell has been so strong all weekend as the top qualifier. Look how close these two are racing. No one giving an inch. Clark down to fourth. Owen Fox is sitting in second behind Dexter Manning. And look at the speed Paynell's got. Paynell up into second place. For absolute elite riders at the top of their game on this high speed, lightning quick Axamer Lizum's course. Dexter Manning in top spot, but he knows he's got some serious company behind him. Owen Fox starting to make a move, looking for a little bit of clear air, trying to pick his line through these next sections of the course. Here they come. It's still Manning in the lead. Paynell in second, Fox in third, Clark in fourth. Little look over the shoulder. Clark looking for that spot, but he's not going to be able to pass there. This is going to be the key section here. Owen Fox thought about moving up, trying to move up into second, but they stay in the same order. Who's got the speed coming out of the turn? Well, Dexter Manning still has the advantage, but look how close they all are on this fast straight. Owen Fox making a move. He's left some space for Harry Clark. Clark is the danger man here, isn't he? But ends up having to drop back. Manning still with the lead here. We thought he would go well on this course, but Paynell starting to set up. Paynell on the left-hand side of the road. Owen Fox up into third. Now Dexter Manning down to fourth place as Harry Clark goes past him. Four riders still battling. Someone's going to take some risk. Who's going to be in the lead? Is it going to be Paynell, Clark, Fox, or Manning? Manning was the man in fourth place. Here they come. Manning still in fourth. It's Paynell in the lead. Fox and Clark battling it out. Oh, there's contact. Clark is down. Paynell still. He's down. Everyone's down. Dexter Manning getting back on his board. Owen Fox is back on his board. It's a little bit of a sprint between Manning and Paynell for the win. Paynell crosses the line first. Manning in second. Fox in third. Clark is going to take fourth place. Hard impact there. And Clark takes out, inadvertently at this point, takes out Paynell.
The final results see Adrian Paynell win the first ever WDSC final in Axamer Lizum, with Dexter Manning coming in second and Owen Fox placing third. Harry Clark comes in fourth.
Semifinals and finals were absolutely insane. So yeah, happy to come out with a P2 and safe and move on to the next one. I led most of the track, and then there's so much draft in the big straightaway. So the Harry, Adrian, and Owen rolled by me in the straight, and we were going so deep into that corner, and they all stacked up, and actually the crash was too chaotic, so there was nowhere to really go. But you know, held it together, got second.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked. It's my first WDSC win, so couldn't have been better. Trying to do the right strategy and make the right moves at the right time. I get a little lucky. I think I made all the right decisions, and I was in front coming into the corner, and I think I was gonna keep there, but unfortunately there was a little crash behind me and it affected me. I hope Haz is okay, but yeah, especially on this track so fast. I had a lot of fun. I hope to come back here.
That brings us to an end of our program from Axamer Lizum in Austria from the first round of the 2025 World Downhill Skateboarding Championship. See you for round 2 in Erzincan, Turkey. The race was on.
Final underway on the open stand-up. It's a strong start. The Bales. Oh, in this contact!
Also, and Clark go tumbling out. Huge crash.
Closed in. He's closed in. Oh no! What an explosion! Has got the finish line. He comes through. Clark is the world champion. I can hear the cheers.